Hello, hi, how are you? I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Hello. So today's video is kind of weird. It's a little bit more like low-key, just weird. I have been, in the past year, become somewhat of a sneaker fanatic. I love sneakers. I'm like obsessed with sneakers. I'm obsessed with shoes. I follow all of the Reddits that are about sneakers and streetwear and shoes, and I love them, and I'm like obsessed with sneakers and just shoes in general. And I never used to be like this. I was always the type of person that had like 1 or 2 pairs of shoes and I just wore those to death. And lately I've just found such a value and joy out of accessories. I think they're so fun. I think a fun pair of shoes can make like a whole outfit. I think it's so cool. So today I want to show you guys my shoe collection. I know this is random. I know this is weird, but I posted on Twitter basically being like, I so wish I could do like a shoe collection video, but I feel like nobody wants to see that. And all of you were like,
we want to see that. We would like to see that.
We would very much like to see that.
And I said, okay. I want to preface this by saying I'm super aware of the pandemic that's happening. Doesn't mean I don't own shoes that I can talk about. So this is gonna be kind of like a sneaker video and like some other types of shoes too. It's not just sneakers, but it's mostly sneakers because I love a good pair of sneakers. Sneakers are just so versatile. Like you can wear them all year round. I usually wear mine even if it's snowing, as long as it's not too much snow, because I'm not really a boots person. Anyway, we're just gonna get into it. My favorite brands are definitely more like the basic brands. Like I'm kind of basic. I love like Fila. Fila is probably my #1 right now. Adidas is my #2. Adidas is my heart. And I also love Nike. Obviously I'm wearing Nike. I like love Nike a lot. But there's also some other like fun things kind of sprinkled in. And I thought it'd be fun to just show you guys like the type of shoes I like. You never see my feet, you never see my legs. You always see from here up. So kind of fun to know that I do in fact have feet and I do in fact wear shoes. So without further ado, let's get started. I just bought these. It's actually kind of funny. I have a pair of Fila chunky white sneakers, but I bought them a while back. I bought them like probably a year ago at this point now. And I wore them a ton, especially last summer. I wore them everywhere because I thought they were so cool, but they're not like the chunky kind. They're kind of like dad shoes. And I've grown to just not really like them. So I still wanted a pair of chunky white shoes because I love wearing chunky white shoes with outfits, but I wanted the like actual Fila chunk shoes. I'm a big chunky shoe fan. If you don't like chunky shoes, we're not gonna have fun on this. But these are like brand new. I just bought these to replace the other shoe. And it's actually kind of perfect because my sister is currently trying to start a business of like reselling things. So anything I've been decluttering, I've been giving to her. So I like gave her the shoes and she's gonna resell them, which is nice for her business and good for me because it's out of my life. So these are just normal, basic Fila chunky shoes. They're literally still at the tag. I got these like 2 days ago. I haven't had a chance to wear them yet, but these are the Fila Disruptors. I am a size 10, so my feet are a little big. So if you think these shoes are massive, they are. But these are super, super cute. I'm really excited to wear them. They will not stay white at all. All of you're gonna see in some of these shoes that are like older, I use my shoes. And here's my thing about shoes. I get that like some people treat shoes as like a collector's item or as something, they're meant to be worn. They get in mud, like they're gonna be a little bit dirty. It's not the end of the world. Like I don't really freak out about my shoes getting dirty, so these will not stay pure white. So it's kind of fun to have them on camera now while they're still white and you can kind of see that they're still good, because they're gonna get dirty this summer 100%, especially with all the walks I've been going on. Sorry if the camera angle just got funky. I had to change out my memory card. These are kind of my workout shoes, but I wanted to talk about these because they are the most comfortable sneakers. They're so cozy. I think for me Adidas wins when it comes to comfort of shoes. These are the Bounce. Yeah, this is the Bounce. These are Alpha Bounces. I believe I only got these for like 30 bucks. I am a big sale shopper when it comes to shoes, especially like workout shoes. Like there's definitely some pairs in here that are like the hype shoes, you know, that are like the fun, like cool, like definitely paid full price because they don't go on sale. But sneakers like these that are super cute and really good for working out and really comfortable, you can find really nice like Adidas or Nike sneakers on their sale section. They pretty much always have a stocked sale section of sneakers and clothing that they're trying to get rid of. So this is a pair that I found on a deal. I believe they were like 30 bucks and they were normally like 60. So I mean, half off, like that's a good price. But I do really like these. I like that they're pink and just kind of girly and different and fun. But these are definitely more of my like exercising sneakers. Like these are my workout ones. Okay, these I think are so fun. And I included them because these are actually from the site ASOS. They're kind of these like industrial looking, really like solid. Like these shoes are heavy, they have weight to them, and they have these kind of cool striping pattern. They're in this really pretty light pink color, and the sole is like really hard, nice industrial type rubber, which is really nice. These shoes are great, but they are a little bit heavy, so I wouldn't recommend, like I don't wear them if I'm gonna be walking a ton. They're definitely more of like a fashion shoe than like a practical shoe, but I think these are really great. And the reason I wanted to bring these up is because I got them on ASOS for like I think they were like $15, like super, maybe 20. I can't remember if they were 15 or 20, but they were definitely under $25. Super affordable, super well made, like incredibly well made. They have a really cute like chunky aspect to them without being crazy chunky like Feliz can be. So they're a nice little middle ground between that, and they're also just super stylish and cute, and they were so affordable. And I kind of bought them being like, okay, they're probably gonna be cheap, like they're probably not gonna be the best shoe, but I just kind of liked the vibe of them. But these are probably gonna last me a very long time. They're very well made, very well put together. I would highly recommend looking at the ASOS brand shoes because they actually have a ton of stuff like this that's super trendy and cute for not a lot of money. I think these are cute. The first time I ever wore those, Charles said I looked like he was like, you look like one of those Instagram girls, and that was the highlight of my life. I peaked. This is the most money I've ever spent on shoes, and I don't regret it for a second. I never thought I'd be the person to spend this type of money on sneakers. Here we are. So these are the Beyonce and Ivy Park sneakers. I completely fell for the hype. 100%. Normally I'm very much like, I don't really love flex culture, I don't like hype culture, like I don't, fell for the hype, totally bought into it, totally got the shoes because everyone was freaking out and it was so hyped, and I honestly don't regret it. The most compliments I ever get on sneakers are these ones. Everybody loves these sneakers. Everywhere I go, people think these are just the coolest. I will say, they're well made and they're very comfortable. Like the sole is very well made. It has like the cute little like details to it that I really like. But I will say one thing that annoys me about these shoes is everything is great, but when you get to the flap, that's like the actual shoe flap, it's very cheap looking. It's literally looks like it was made out of a piece of foam, and it's very flimsy, and the white I don't love. I kind of wish it had been like the deep purple instead of this like white color. You don't really see how the flap looks on the inside when you're wearing the shoe or in the pictures on the website, but it is one thing about them that I was like, when you order a pair of shoes like these that are like really hyped and really expensive, you kind of do want them to be perfect. So the fact that that is a little weird is like not my favorite. However, I kind of overlook it because I still think the shoes are really freaking cool. I like that they have this kind of industrial pull to them. The only thing I struggle with these is that they can be sometimes a little bit hard to style just because obviously they are maroon and orange. So sometimes they're a little tricky, but usually if I'm wearing like a more neutral look, I'll pop these on to be like a really pop of color. And I think they're the type of shoes that you don't need to like depend on the outfit. You just kind of depend on the shoe to carry the look. And I think that's really cool. Yeah, I really like these. I was very happy with this purchase, I will admit. Okay, let's talk about these Feliz. These are another pair of shoes that I get a ton of compliments on, and I wear these a ton. You can see by the bottom because there's dirt on the bottom. Ugh, man, should I be cleaning the bottom of my shoes? It just seems like a lot of effort to clean the bottom of my shoes to walk outside again and get them dirty again. Like, I don't know. These are Feliz, and they are, again, the kind of chunky, like, style, which I really like. But these ones have this beautiful sort of embroidery on the side of roses. I love these shoes. I wanted them, actually how I found them was I saw an ad for them and instantly was like in love, but I saw them in this lilac color and I was like, those are like stunning, but they were like $75, which is a lot, you know? So I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm like that obsessed with it, but then I saw that they had the pink pair, and the pink pair was down, I believe, to like $45, which is still a decent amount for like a pair of shoes. Like, that's quite a bit, but considering it had the same vibe vibe and the same style that I wanted. And this type of baby pink is like one of my favorite colors of pink. So I ended up getting these instead because they were just happened to be the color that was on sale. And I get so many compliments on these. People really like them. I like it because these are definitely like you're making a statement, you know what I mean? But like these, they kind of look like just basic normal sneakers until you really look at them and see that they have this cute little unique detailing on them. And I really like that because it's a little bit more subtle. It's not as flashy. It's not as showy, but it still is something that's like a little bit more unique and fun. Does that make sense? Than just like a basic pair of like sneakers, which I'll show you my basic pairs of sneakers because I have a ton of them. Let's talk Chuck Taylors, shall we? So these are my Converse All-Stars Chuck Taylors. I've had these for so long, and again, they're so dirty. This is the Feliz you just saw that were perfectly white. This is their future. I can't keep white shoes white. I don't know how people do it. These are so dingy and so gross, but I kind of love it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's kind of fun how like worn they are, because it just, I don't know. It's almost, I don't know if people are gonna agree with me on this, but it's almost, I feel like shoes are meant to be worn. So it's like kind of nice to see a pair of shoes that is like super worn in and super old and like just look like you love the shoe. Like it's very obvious if you look at this shoe that I love this shoe. These are really basic, but I love these because they just go with everything and they just make every look. I have a pair of like slip-on Vans, like the white slip-on Vans. I'll put a picture here. They're downstairs right now, so I'm not gonna grab them, but and they are just basic Vans that like a lot of people have. But these shoes and those shoes, you can really just put these on with absolutely anything and it just looks good. Like the outfit just looks nice. It pulls together an outfit and makes it really just like cute. The only thing I don't love about these is that they are not the most comfortable shoe. I would say that I prefer my more athletic sneakers just for comfort, but if I'm going for like cuteness, like, ooh, I'm going to a baseball game, what? I don't go to baseball games. If I'm like going to a baseball game, these are the shoes I would wear. Or if I'm just like going shopping or doing something where I don't need to be like moving a lot. Like I wouldn't wear these to Disney, but I would wear these to the mall. Does that make sense? I feel like everyone should have just like a basic pair of white shoes. All right, let's just get the other basic shoes out of the way. So these are my Adidas All-Stars, which kind of going along with the Vans and the Converse. Like these are obviously just like super easy shoes to throw on with most outfits because they look good with pretty much everything. These I will say are different to me because I feel as though I can wear these with sweatpants too, where I don't typically like to wear my Converse or my Vans with sweatpants. I just feel like they look better with leggings or jeans. I don't know if I'm right or not. This vibe, however, could definitely be a more like sweatpant vibe. It's actually kind of fun. These sneakers actually, I really love them because this was my first real pair of like sneakers. I don't know if that makes sense, but I got these for Christmas a couple of years ago. There's probably a video where I talk about these actually in my what I got for Christmas video. I got them like 2 years ago and I was just starting to realize that you could like pair sneakers with things. I didn't really own any pairs, honestly. Like, I had a friend who I met in college who always wore sneakers with her clothes and she looked so cute and I was like, oh, I should get a pair of these like kind of more stylish sneakers or whatever. And these ones were the ones that I decided I wanted and I think they're so cute. I really love these. These always hold a place in my heart. And I feel like they work with every single outfit ever. Like you can wear this with like a skirt and like a cute top or like a summer dress, or you can wear these with like sweats. Like these are really versatile. This is a really versatile pair of shoes. And they're also, I know they're kind of basic, but like they're basic because everybody likes them. I don't really understand why basic is a bad thing. It's because people like it. If I had to pick a most worn pair of shoes from my shoe collection, it would be these. These are from Adidas and they're actually the Pharrell Williams. They're so dirty. Normally, okay, these I am gonna clean. I'm gonna try to clean the tops because you can see there's like a ton of gunk on the top. I shouldn't buy white shoes. I don't know why I do. But there's a ton of gunk on the top. It's because I took these with me to Europe and I wore them every single day while we were in Europe and wore them literally everywhere. And so they got absolutely just freaking demolished while we were over there, and I just haven't cleaned them since we got back. But these shoes are awesome. These are so comfortable, like ridiculously comfortable shoes. These are the coziest, most just, I walked for hours around like Paris and when I was in London and Paris, and these shoes were so comfortable. Like, my feet didn't hurt at all. These are amazing shoes for comfort. This is another find that I found in the sale section. They happened to have this collab. It was with Pharrell Williams, who I don't really care about. I just thought the shoes themselves looked kind of cool. I like the soles of Adidas shoes. I like how they kind of have a little bit of detailing on them and they flare out a little bit. I just like that style of shoe. It's the same thing with the pink pair I showed you guys earlier. They kind of have that flare out style. I really like these. I know they're dirty and I know they're kind of gross looking, but also, like, don't you just kind of need a gross pair of sneakers you throw on for everything? Is it just me? I don't know, but I love these. This is also a pair that I really love. I actually bought these when I was in London. These are another pair of Adidas Boosts, but they are black, which I don't have a lot of black shoes, so I was really excited to find these, and they have this gold detailing. One thing I hate is that the gold is, I haven't worn these that much, and I am a little bit annoyed about this. The gold is actually like chipping off of the shoe on both sides, and on like this part too, and not because I did anything, they're just doing that. Which I don't love. I would say I wouldn't recommend if Adidas has this sort of like metallic-y thing. I wouldn't get those shoes. I still wear these because honestly I don't care, but like I don't care if somebody sees my shoes and sees that they're a little chipped, but I think for me it's more just like kind of annoying, you know? Like, I'm still gonna wear these. It's not gonna deter me because they don't look absolutely perfect from wearing them. Also, these are just sick shoes in general. Like, I love how they look from the top, how they have this like kind of frame to them and then the bam on the side. I think that's so fun. But these sneakers are really cool. And also I like them too because I did buy them while I was abroad, so it's kind of fun to like look at these and remember that trip and have a little memory from it. So these sneakers I really like too, but definitely would not recommend getting if it has like a metallic finish on it. And also it's kind of crappy. Like, no tea, no shade to Adidas because I do love them. However, make your shoes better in that aspect. I'm not necessarily ecstatic to share this information with you guys, but I feel like I've been keeping a secret from you guys for a really long time about a pair of shoes that has absolutely changed my life. And I am a little bit ashamed and a little bit embarrassed, but I think, you know what, it's okay. I love Crocs. I love Crocs. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know they're ugly. Like, I know they're ugly. I get it. These are so ugly. However, high-key the best shoes ever made. Like, high-key, these, I just bought Charles a pair because he's on the Croc train now, because they're amazing. Need to take the dog out? Throw on your Crocs. Need to run to the grocery store? Throw on your Crocs. Need to go get the mail? Throw on your Crocs. Need to take the dog for a quick walk around the block because he's running around like a crazy dog? Throw on your Crocs. Like, these are so freaking convenient to throw on and use. They're literally like slippers that are societally acceptable. They're so cool. And this color in particular, I really like. I also have a rainbow pair downstairs. And I know that these are ugly and I get it, but I love them. And I had to share with you guys my like secret of how much I love these Crocs, because Crocs have been amazing. I wear these so much. It's crazy because I feel like last summer my obsession was with slides, and I still love my slides. Like, I have a lot of slides. I love slides. I think they're the most convenient shoe. I high-key think these are more convenient because they cover your toes. Like, if your toenails aren't done, Crocs. Your feet can breathe through the holes. I don't know. It's amazing. I also feel like though, since Jenna Marbles has like really hyped up Crocs, now they're more socially acceptable. But these are freaking awesome. And I feel like I had to throw them in here. These ones are, oh, these are so cool. I think these are so cool. Like, I don't know. I forgot to mention this, but I do have some shoes downstairs too that I've mentioned on this channel before. There's specifically a pair of yellow Feliz that I bought while I was also in Europe. They're my Europe haul, and those are also downstairs right now because I wore them recently, and I wore them actually to go get blood work, and I wore them to that, and I had to let them decontaminate for a few days, so they're just sitting downstairs. Oh, I think these are so cool. These are Feliz, and I freaking love these. I used to be really scared of colorful sneakers. I kind of shied away from it. Kind of similarly to what I talked about with the Ivy Park sneakers. I just was intimidated by bright sneakers because I didn't know what to wear them with or how to style them. But since I've actually weirdly been pulling a lot of inspiration from like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, like Reddit has a great ideas on how to style shoes like these in a way that makes you feel like comfortable and not too out there. And I've been styling these shoes with different things, and I just freaking love how they look. I think these are so cool and fun. They're so bright. They have cool colors on them. I love like cool colored shoes. I think they're so fun. These were Fila's that I actually did pay the full price for, which I don't usually do with Fila, but I just could not. I saw these and I was like, this is everything. Like, I think these are some of the coolest shoes that I own. I love yellow shoes in general, so I mean, come on. The yellow with the blue, come on. It's awesome. Like, I just think these are so awesome, basically. They kind of remind me of like the 90s. I feel like I saw kids on, what was that show called? Was it Zoom? I think it was called Zoom. Was there a show called Zoom in the 90s and the early 2000s? It reminds me of a sneaker the kids on Zoom would wear, and I always wanted to be them, so this is like appropriate. So that is it for me, guys. That is my like little sneaker collection, I guess. I really love all of these shoes. I'm really happy that I've been able to kind of build up a collection that I'm really proud of. I love having options. It's kind of my big thing. So I think this is really cool. The other thing I was thinking about doing after this video is maybe like next week an updated purse collection video, because I did one a couple years ago and you guys really liked it. I got a really positive response from that, and I have like decluttered and bought a bunch of new stuff, kind of like recycled stuff in. So I think it'd be cool to give you guys an update on like the bags that I have now and like accessories and things like that. I love doing more like fashiony content, so yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know down below what your favorite pair of shoes is. I would love to know, obviously. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, or just subscribe, or do neither. Honestly, just so happy you're watching me. Thank you so much for being here. My merch, my social media and everything, I'm really not wearing anything. I'm wearing eyebrow gel. It's the Glossier Boy Brow and some concealer, so and some Benefit highlighter, so they won't be linked down below. And along with all of that will be a link to register to vote. You can click on that link, you can register to vote, and you can play an active role in your democracy. And if you're not from the United States and that link does not apply to you, please make sure you're staying informed on what's going on around you, using your voice in a positive way if you can, because the world absolutely does need more of that. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, let me know, because I'll do more like fashiony content. I'm very bored in my home and I have a lot of cute clothes that I can't wear outside, so I'm debating doing like more like fashiony videos, but I don't know if anybody wants to see that for me, so just like let me know. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!